Hello and welcome to H. Greg Lux. Here I have a 2018 Mercedes-Benz C63 Amg-S. This car came with a clean Carfax report and it has 2 previous owners. What I'm going to do in this video for you is I'm going to show you around the car. We're going to take a look at it to see if there's any kind of damage, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. Here at H. Greg Lux, we want to be as transparent as possible and give you total peace of mind. So if there's anything you need to know about this car, we will let you know. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at each panel of the vehicle, and we're going to start right here with the front bumper. Front bumper's looking good. Now what about the hood? And again, we just want to know if this car has any sort of damage at all, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. The hood seems to be in excellent condition, and we can move on to the fender on the driver's side of the vehicle. Looking good, I'm not seeing any kind of damage. What about the wheel? And this wheel is in perfect condition. There's no sign of curve rash or any other kind of damage. Let's now move on to the door. Door looks perfect. There's no kind of damage. Now what about this fender? And again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage at all. There's no scratches, no dents. Now we can go ahead and take a look at this wheel. And just like the first one, this one has no sign of curve rash or any other kind of damage. Let's now go ahead and take a look at this fender. The back side of the vehicle, sorry. Everything's looking good. Again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage at all. Perfect. Let's now move on to the passenger side, starting right here with this fender. And again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage. Everything's looking good. What about the wheel? And just like the last two, this one is in perfect condition. There's no sign of damage at all. Let's now move on to the door. Door's looking good. I'm not seeing anything, just like the other side. Now we can go ahead and take a look at this fender. This is the last one. And like the rest of the vehicle, this one is in excellent condition. There's no sign of damage. What about the last wheel? And again, I'm not seeing any sort of curve rash or any other kind of damage. This wheel is in perfect condition. Let's now take a look at the interior of the vehicle, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the seat, checking to see if there's any kind of wear and tear, any kind of damage. And what I do notice is just some wear and tear right here on the side, and some along this side as well. However, there's no sign of major damage or wear and tear. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the door panel. Or again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage at all, including scratches to the leather, to the material, or any other kind of damage. I'm not seeing anything at all. This door panel is in excellent condition. We're now going to go ahead and check out the other side of the vehicle, the passenger side, and we're going to do the same thing. We're first going to take a look at the seat, checking to see if there's any kind of wear and tear, again, any type of damage. And just like the other side, I only see some wear and tear right here on this side and on this side as well. Overall, everything else is looking good. What about the door panel? Again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage. But just like the other side, I'm not seeing anything at all. This door panel is in excellent condition. Now, something I do want to mention is that this car comes with an owner's manual and 1 set of keys. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and check out the back seats. This one's perfect. What about the other side? And this one's perfect as well. With the car now on, I want to show you a few things. The first of which is the mileage of this vehicle. As you can see in the middle of the dashboard, this car has 14,289 miles. The other thing I want to show you is that this car comes with a GPS system, as you can see right there on the screen. And very important as well, it comes with a backup camera. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the steering wheel. We want to know if there's any sort of damage all around, any scratches, any tears to the fabric or the leather. Everything's looking good. Excellent. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the buttons. We want to know if there's any scratches on them. This side looks good. And this side looks good as well. Let's move on to the mid console. We want to know if there's any scratches on the screen, on the knobs, on the buttons, or anything else. And I do notice some minor scratches right here on this leather, on the middle section. You can barely notice them on the camera. But other than that, the mid console is in excellent condition. Let's now take a look at the trunk of the car. And we just want to know if there's any type of wear and tear along the floor of the trunk or along the sides. I'm not seeing any kind of damage. Everything's looking good. The trunk is in excellent condition and very well kept. Before we finish off this video, let's take a look at the engine. And we just want to take a quick look. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact one of our representatives here at H Drive Lux.